Hi, it's Norman Kochnek here. I'm at the Sydney Cricket Ground here on a day prior to Bangladesh playing. Obviously, they're going to be playing South Africa, followed by not a West India versus the Netherlands. Now, I have a man here next to me who I'm actually hugging at the moment. His name is, of course, DEBASIS Sen. He represents Extra Time RevSportz. My God, half of India have him doing things for him, or vice versa, and it's amazing character. How are you?
I'm fine, Norman. It's good to be back with you on your channel.
Yeah, the Eyes on Cricket, of course, you mentioned Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kochnek, as you can see here.
Yeah. Subscribe to Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kochnek.
Yeah, you make sure you subscribe, won't you? And you can see it on my hat as well. These are all merchandise items you can actually purchase there as well. So, we're here. Obviously, India had a magnificent match against Pakistan. They slaughtered them. Well, no, I shouldn't say that. They defeated them in a close match. Clearly, KOHLI, his attitude was absolutely magnificent. Now we're in Sydney. You can see the backdrop of the SCG here. We're going to follow this around. We're going to be going to, obviously, Perth next to see India play, then on to Adelaide, on to Melbourne, and they may well come back here for a semi-final. I've got a feeling we might see Australia versus India in a semi-final right here.
That would be a cracker of a match, because Australia, in their own backyard, obviously they lost a warm-up match against India. So that might be at the back of their minds to take a revenge, and they are a good side. And you saw it yesterday, what they can be. They are a force to reckon with. Marcus Stoinis is playing that blinder. What an innings that was! And Australia looking a very strong side. Means obviously they might have lost a match against New Zealand, but don't count the Aussies out. They are too good a side, and I hope they go on to make it to the semi-finals, topping the group.
It's interesting you say that, DEBASIS, because I don't want to say this, I don't want to fear this, but have India, is it a bit early? Do they need their Cristiano towards the end? No, you're shaking your head?
No, I don't believe it. You need such kind of matches, close matches at the start of the tournament, so you have that momentum. For a tournament like the World Cup, you need to get that momentum early in the tournament, so that you carry on that momentum. And the fixture, if you can see the scheduling of the tournament, India play a weak side in Netherlands. Obviously, I cannot say them a weak side, but competitive to Pakistan. Obviously, you need to have such kind of matches. Then, obviously, going into the match against South Africa, that's going to be a very important match. South Africa playing in Perth, obviously, Optus Stadium in Perth. That's going to be a bouncy track, and the likes of Nokia, Rabada. So that's going to be a hell of Ngidi. That's going to be a decent attack. I think that would be a good match, Norman. But then again, assuming if India go on to win that match against South Africa, they are almost guaranteed to make it to the semi-finals, and then from semi-final it's a toss-up.
Thank you for that. Really, it's amazing. On Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kochnek. Stay tuned for more.